the art of saying no to protect your energy. Ever feel like you're constantly drained, pulled in a million directions, and left with nothing for yourself? It's not because you're lazy, it's because you've forgotten the art of saying no. In this video, we're diving into why protecting your time and energy isn't selfish, it's survival. You'll learn how one simple word can transform your peace, productivity, and personal power. Let's break free from guilt and reclaim control over your life, starting today. Hey there, welcome to Lean On Me, your go-to channel for navigating life's twists and turns. By being here, you're already investing in your well-being and setting the stage for a more balanced, meaningful life. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss the steady stream of inspiration and practical wisdom. Join us as we create a ripple of peace and clarity in a world that often feels overwhelming. Love what you're hearing? Share it with friends and family and help us brighten the world, one insight at a time. Thanks for joining the journey. Let's begin. We all get bombarded with requests. Can you help me with this? Can you take on that? Want to grab coffee even though you're running on 3 hours of sleep and existential dread? But here's the truth. Learning to say no is the most underrated superpower you can develop. And today I'm going to teach you how to do just that. Not to be rude or selfish, but to protect your time, energy, and sanity. Let's talk about what it really costs when you're always saying yes. Imagine your life is a calendar. Every time you say yes, you're booking a time slot. Now imagine saying yes to 5 favors, 3 meetings, 2 errands, and 1 random request from someone you barely know. And guess what? You didn't book anything for yourself. That's how people end up living a life they didn't choose, burned out, resentful, exhausted, and wondering, why do I never have time for me? Your energy is like your phone battery. Say yes to everything and suddenly, boop, 1% left, and you're trying to get through the rest of your day running on caffeine and vibes. Productivity suffers. Your relationships suffer. Your sleep suffers. And ironically, the people you said yes to, they get a burnt-out, half-present version of you. But here's the plot twist. Saying no is not a rejection. It's a redirection toward what matters. It lets you reclaim time. It helps you prioritize what brings you joy. You start showing up fully to the things you actually care about. First step, know your limits. What are you willing to do? What are your non-negotiables? If you don't define your boundaries, someone else will. And I promise you, they'll set them way too far from where they need to be. Develop your no vocabulary. Saying no doesn't have to sound like, "Get lost, Brad," even if Brad deserves it. Try these instead. "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't commit right now. That doesn't align with my current priorities. Thanks, but I'll have to pass on this one." Pro tip, you don't owe anyone a 5-paragraph essay explaining your no. Clarity and respect are enough. Here are techniques for a graceful no. Offer alternatives. "I can't, but maybe try asking Lisa." Use humor. "If I say yes to one more thing, I'll have to clone myself." Just say it. "No, I'm not available." Ask yourself, what do I value most? Family, growth, peace, creativity? What makes me feel alive and fulfilled? When you know your core values, it becomes easier to say no because you're saying yes to what aligns with your truth. Not everything is urgent. Not everything is important. Try this matrix. Urgent plus important, do it. Not urgent, important, schedule it. Urgent, not important, delegate it. Not urgent, not important, ditch it. Your calendar should reflect your priorities, not just your obligations. Make conscious choices. Every yes costs you something: time, energy, focus. So before you respond, pause. What will this cost me? Will I regret saying yes later? Am I doing this out of guilt or alignment? Challenge the fear of missing out. FOMO is real, but what's the point of saying yes to something if you're emotionally checked out? Truth bomb. Saying no to some things is the only way to say yes to better things. Saying no isn't mean, it's honest. When you say no to what drains you, you say yes to your peace of mind, your goals, your rest, your joy. You don't have to explain, justify, or apologize for protecting your peace. And if you slip up and say yes when you meant no, forgive yourself. You're learning. Growth is messy. It's okay to be a work in progress and still protect your boundaries like a pro. Every no to what doesn't serve you is a yes to something that could change your life. Want more time for your side hustle, family dinners, reading, meditation, art? You need space. Saying no creates that. Studies show people who protect their time are more productive, creative, and happier. You're not being lazy, you're being strategic. When you stop overcommitting, you start living more fully. You show up to what matters, present and energized. That's balance. That's peace. That's power. So the next time someone asks you for something that doesn't align with your energy, time, or goals, take a breath and remember this: no is a complete sentence. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to please everyone. You just have to protect you. Because when you protect your energy, you protect your potential. And that's where the magic happens. Remember this: every time you say yes to someone else, you're potentially saying no to yourself. But when you master the art of saying no, you're not pushing people away. You're making space for your dreams, your peace, and your purpose. So protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. If this message hit home, share it with someone who's always putting themselves last. And don't forget, boundaries are not walls, they're bridges to a better you. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with the last thing you said no to or wish you had. Let's normalize boundaries together. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and say no like a boss.